Hello, this is Dr. Yvonne, and I'm here to share with you how fabulous it is to do palmistry online. I do a whole 3-in-1 reading. We do the numerology to show your life purpose, then the palmistry, then the tarot day by day for the 1 to 2 years. And of course, they will change over time, so you can come back for a tune-up visit. We start with the numerology. So I introduce you, give the date, I record everything. So it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And we record it so you have a permanent record. You just save it to your computer. Beginning with the numerology, we find out what you're here to do, your life purpose. And that very clearly gives us a GPS setting for your life. And your hands, of course, reflect how well you're doing with that GPS setting, whether you're succeeding or whether you still need a bit of work to do. And it also shows you how good your relationships are, etc. So let's start. I'm going to show you how to do the palmistry. We've already done your numerology, so we know a lot about you. You've got a nice overview of your whole life. And then I'm going to share the screen with you like this. And isn't that amazing? Really fabulous. This is my hand. And if we look at the hand, you can see very clearly, it's super capable, big square palm here, lots of nicely defined lines. We need to see the nicely defined lines. The thumb is the most important finger because obviously that is your thumbprint on life. And if you look at the thumb, there's a nice bump at the bottom here, which says that I use my past lives to help me this lifetime. As we go to the fingers, the first finger is who I am and where I'm going. Second finger, middle finger, is a little curly, interesting. And this was taken a year or two back when I was way too much taking responsibility for other people too much. So it's gone a little bit curly. In palmistry, we want all fingers straight. This is the emotional and creativity finger. And this, of course, is your career finger, the middle finger. And then the little finger, which is very long, which says, I'm a good communicator and I need to be in the public eye. We go into the hand, and this bump underneath the first finger says that I'm very capable and I do things for myself and then help other people. Here's a beautiful little bulge, which is a sense of humor bulge. You have to have a sense of humor. And this is a business bulge, which says, I know how to make money. There are 3 little lines here, which are called the Samaritan lines. They're the healing lines. And I do have a triangle here, which is called the Triangle of God. If you look at that, you can see the Triangle of God there. Now, what's fabulous about this tool is, look, I can actually make it come in and go out. So we can actually look closer at the lines. If you look at this beautiful success line, this is coming in at 55. We have also where these 2 lines cross, a 35, where these 2 lines cross, a 55. So we can do timings beautifully. The lifeline comes around the thumb here. And there's I go into masses of detail. I mean, literally, I can't even tell you how much detail I go into because that's just like 2 minutes and I spend an hour on the hands. So very importantly, what we need to do is look at your hands, find out where you're being successful, where you need to change, because the lines change particularly very quickly on your left hand. On your right hand, they don't change much at all. I've noticed over the years, the right hand's kind of is the now. It's 10% of who you are, your conscious mind. The left hand is what the program is running underneath, and that's the one that changes very dramatically. So we spend more time on the left hand, obviously, because we want to change the program. So, and then we do the tarot. So let me have a look at the tarot. Let's stop sharing. This is your reading 101 thing. And with the tarot, it's fabulous because I can actually show you online the card I'm going to be pulling. So I'm going to have a look here. That's, oh, interesting. This is the Chariot. It's the number 7, which is about spiritual growth. And it's also the time of Aries. If you look at Aries there, that's March 21st to April 21st. And this card says, I'm going to be taking my life in my hands in April, and I'm going to be moving forward. It can also indicate a travel. So if you look there, there's water, so we've got travel as well. Going on from that, oh, interesting. Good money coming in April, May, I would think here. We have an interesting number. It is the 6, And the 6 is about relationships. So it says, I will be getting more money in as we come into May, June, because we've just come through Aries there. And if you look, I've got people helping me. Look, we've got a whole team of people helping, which is awesome. And very nice. There's a nice relationship renewal coming in straight after that. As we come into June, we have me, actually, I think that's a friend of mine who I'm going to be meeting up with in June. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. He's an old friend from years ago. So that's a really nice card. The Cups of Love. So I have a nice loving relationship with him. Oh, interesting. And immediately following that is the Power card. This is the Kundalini. And if you look, it's a serpent, it's a snake. And the snake represents the base chakra. The base chakra is the serpent power. And it literally says, I'm coming into my own in June and moving forwards. Once that serpent power is activated, it circles up to the crown chakra. It's Shiva meets Shakti, and then the pineal and the pituitary gland meet together, and it's called the sacred marriage. And it's actually a way to open up your connection with God, really. It literally says that you're opening up to God, you're opening up to your life purpose, you're spreading your wings and going forwards. And I actually do those tarot cards for a year or 2 years ahead. So you have a really good prediction of what you're coming into and how to change that. So let me know if you're interested in having a reading. I'd love to see you. And you can take notes, which is even better. In real life, you can't take notes because I'm looking at your hands and we have to have a magnifying glass. It's not super satisfactory. I actually prefer the online reading way better. It's so much more fun as well for me. Anyway, I'd love to have you for a reading. Looking forward to seeing you and see you soon. Bye.